Good day, this is Sir Bren, and we're going to solve worded problems for simple and compound interest. So sa number 1, I will just read what are the amounts of interest and maturity value of a loan for 20,000 pesos at 5% simple interest for 5 years. So ang una natin gagawin is to analyze what type of formulas we are going to use, no? So sa sabi dito, no, the keywords to look for is yung simple interest. Therefore, we are to use simple interest formulas. And first, it is proper to list all the given. Okay? So meron tayong 20,000 pesos, loan for 20,000 pesos. So this is the present value of money or the principal amount. And then we have the 5%, which is the rate. 5% should be converted into decimals or decimal number. So this is 0.05. Move two decimal places to the left. So 1, 2. So that is 0.05. Or you can divide 5 divided by 100. Also will give you 0.05. Okay, next is 5 years. What is 5 years? That is the time or the term. So naka-years na siya, we don't need to convert this one. And then, what to find? Ano yung hinahanap natin? So, sa unang first part of the sentence, what are the amounts of interest? So, since simple interest to, it should be I sub S. And then the maturity value, which is capital letter F. First is I sub S, solution. I sub S is equals to P times R times P. Yung P natin dito is 20,000 pesos times yung R natin is 0.05 and then our time is 5 years. Okay, so we are going to solve this one. You just input 20,000 pesos times 0.05 times 5 will give us 5,000 pesos. So our I sub S or the simple interest is 5,000 pesos. Next, for F for simple interest is P plus I sub S. Yung P natin dito is given, which is 20,000 pesos, which is the principal amount, plus the 5,000 pesos we solved earlier. Therefore, the future value of money or the maturity value is 25,000 pesos. Next problem, problem number 2. Find the future or maturity value and interest if 100,000 pesos is invested at 5% compounded annually for 10 years. So, titingnan natin kung ano yung gagamitin nating formulas dito. And then, the keywords here is compounded annually. It means that we will use compound interest formulas. Okay. But first, we will list the given from this problem. Kita natin, find the maturity value or the future value and interest if 10,000 pesos. So 10,000 pesos, that is the present value or the principal amount. Ito yung pera natin sa kasalukuyan. And then we have 5%. So this is the rate, 5% or is 0.05, okay, in decimals. And then compounded annually means it is compounded once a year. Okay, and then for 10 years, which is our time. Next, to find ano-ano yung mga ito, find the future or maturity value, that is F, and then the interest, which is the compound interest I sub c. Okay, first we are going to solve for f. F is equal to p times quantity 1 plus r raised to t. Okay, so meron tayong dalawang formula, but you can use this one to be consistent for r and t. Okay, and then substitute all the values. P, 100,000 pesos times 1 plus r, which is 0.05, raised to 10, which is 10 years. We will use our calculator. So 100,000 pesos, and then times, so you can use open parenthesis, 1 plus 0.05 close, and then use this exponent p, and then raise to 10, and then press equal. That will give us 162,889.4627. Okay, it is better to include up at least 4 decimal places, no, to be more accurate. Next, we will solve for the compound interest I sub c. I sub c is f minus p, where our future value is 162,889.4627 minus yung ating given na p. P here is 100,000 pesos. Okay, using our calculator, so our last answer is this one. Just press minus sign, minus. Nire-read niya yung answer ng calculator sa previous na ginawa. So just put minus sign and then 100,000. Then press equals. So yan yung ating interest or compound interest in peso. Don't forget to put the peso sign sa inyong answer. Next problem, number 3. How much should you invest at simple interest rate of 8.5% per annum in order to have 500,000 pesos in 3 years? Okay, so let us analyze kung ano gagamitin nating formulas. Sabi dito, we are to use simple interest. Okay, and then lista natin yung ating mga given. So how much should you invest at simple interest rate of 8.5%? That is R. 8.5%. So moving 2 decimal places to the left, our conversion here, this is 0.085. Okay. And then, in order to have 500,000 pesos, so a-analyze natin to. Ibig sabihin, at the end of 3 years, we will going to have 500,000 pesos. Ibig sabihin, itong 500,000 pesos is the future value of money or F. So, right here, 500,000 pesos. And then, after 3 years, so this is T. What to find? So, makikita natin yan sa unang part ng ating sentence. How much should you invest? Ibig sabihin, magkakano ang hawak mong pera should be para magkaroon ka ng 500,000 pesos after 3 years. So, therefore, this is, kung ano yung hawak mong pera, this is the present value or the P or the principal. Okay? So, we are going to use here the simple interest formulas. But, take note, no, meron tayong tatlo. It is I sub S is equals to P times R times T. And then also we have F is equals to P plus I sub S. And then another one, we have F is equals to P times quantity 1 plus RT. Okay. So, gagamit tayo dito any of the three, pero depende dun sa ating given doon sa ating worded problem. Okay, so sa unang formula, this one, I sub s is equals to PRT. Tingnan natin kung given lahat. So we have I sub s, given ba to? So kung titingnan natin, wala naman yung I sub s, and then we are going to find the P, pero given yung R and T, pero wala tayong I sub s. Meaning, hindi natin magagamit ito. So tingnan natin yung pangalawang formula, F is equals to P plus IS. Since yung I sub S or the simple interest is not given, hindi pa rin natin magagamit ito. So tingnan naman natin yung third formula. So meron tayong F. Okay, so given yung F natin, which is 500,000 pesos. Yung P, ito yung hinahanap natin. And then 1 is a constant plus yung R, given ito, which is 0.085, at saka yung T, which is 3 years. Now, using this formula, no, we are going to derive the formula for P. Okay? Ganito lang siya. So, i-rewrite lang natin dito. Ano? Okay. So, to derive the formula, kailangan P lang yung ating variable sa isang side. So, what are we going to do is we divide both sides ng 1 plus RT para makancel siya dito. So, we divide both sides. Meron din siya rito. So, these two cancels. Ang matitira natin in this side is P equals, ilagay ko lang sa kanan nito, no? So, F divided by 1 plus RT. So, our new formula is this one. And then, next is to substitute all the given values. We have the 500,000 pesos divided by 1 plus our R is 0.085 and then times ating 3 years. Okay, using your scientific calculator, pwede nyo siyang ipasok or i-encode as is, no? For example, you press this one, yung ating fraction button, and then encode type 500,000 sa taas, then go to the denominator, and then separate using open parenthesis 1 plus 0.05, 0.085, and then times 3. Okay, so press equal. This will give us 398,406.3745. Don't forget to write the peso sign. Okay, next, problem number 4. What is the present value of 100,000 pesos due in 5 years if money is 8% compounded annually? So the keywords here are compounded annually. So we are going to use compound interest formulas. And then, lista natin yung mga given. Okay? We are going to list all the given values. Given. So what is the present value of 100,000 due in 5 years? So ang hinahanap natin ay present value. Therefore, our given 100,000 pesos is F. So, ibig sabihin ito yung pera after 5 years. Okay? So, 100,000 pesos is the future value. T, here is 5 years. And 8% is rate. 8% is 0.08 in decimal. So, compounded annually means this is compounding once a year. What to find? So, present value is P. Formula for P. So, we have a formula here for F is equal to P times quantity 1 plus R raised to T. Where F dito ay given, ito yung hinahanap natin, yung T. And then given yung ating R at sa given yung T. it means that we are going to derive a formula from here. So we divide both sides of the equation to cancel yung ating 1 plus r raised to t. We divide it to 1 plus r raised to t, both sides. So, kailangan natin ma-isolate kasi yung t, kaya we need to cancel this. Therefore, our new formula, p, is equals to, ilagay lang natin dito, f divided by 1 plus r raised to t. So, we have derived the formula for p, for present value. Now, we are going to substitute all the given. So, 100,000 divided by 1 plus r, which is 0.08 raised to 5 years. We use the calculator. So, the fraction button, 100,000 pesos divided by, open parenthesis, 1 plus 0.08 close, and then ito yung ating exponent button, raised to 5. So this will give us, press equals, 68,058.3197 pesos. Thank you very much. Hope you have learned from this lesson. This is Sir Ben. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I will see you on my next upload. Goodbye and keep safe.